So we're heading out on a trip in a few days' time, which means we are currently packing, and I thought that would be a perfect time to give you guys an updated toiletry bag packing video, packing guide, toiletry. What's in my toiletry bag? What are we calling this? So this is my toiletry bag. As you can see, it is currently fully packed for a 1 month long trip to Africa. That's where we're heading. So this is all the things I will use for 1 month of travel. So as you can see, this is my bag. I've had this bag for quite a few years. It is the Dakine, I don't know the name of it's just a Dakine bag. I will leave links to all of the bags, or at least similar bags that we can find, because I don't know if they sell this exact one anymore, but we'll leave that down below in the description, as well as all the products that I use. Now this is Matt's bag that he uses, which is a rip curl bag, which is, what'd you say? You've been enjoying your bag?
Yeah, it's great.
So a couple things that you want to look for when you are shopping for a toiletry bag. The first is that you want it to be waterproof, or at least spill resistant. So when your toiletries explode in your bag, it's not going to go all over the rest of your stuff in your luggage. The second thing is I like to look for like a handle. So both of these bags have a little handle so you can kind of like carry it around. Another very, very, very important thing that both these bags have is a hook. So that is also a very, very important thing to look for in a bag, is a hook, because most of the time when you are traveling, you don't have counter space like this. All you're gonna have is like a rack, and then you can hang your toiletry bag. I also kind of like to keep my bag slightly smaller. I've had bigger toiletry bags in the past, and I've just shrunk them down, because the bigger the bag, the more stuff you put in them. All right, let's get to the products. Shampoo and conditioner. There's nothing really that exciting about this. I don't use a particular brand of shampoo and conditioner. I just spice it up every once in a while, so I don't really have anything to recommend here. These are just volumizing ones. I usually use a volumizing shampoo because I have very thin hair. So these are both 3 fluid ounces or 89 milliliter containers. And I like these ones because they have the little like adjustable labels, so you know what you packed. Now this should be enough shampoo and conditioner to last me on my trip, but most likely not. I will supplement it with some hotel shampoo and conditioner in between. Like, shampoo and conditioner is so easy to find everywhere in the world. You can always buy more if you run out. The next very exciting product is deodorant. Now, I do travel with a full-size deodorant stick. I have used the travel-size versions in the past, but they usually don't have that much deodorant in them, and I don't like the brands that have the travel-size versions. So next up, we'll do a face wash. So this is just a trial-size sample version that I got at Sephora. They always do these like free gifts if you shop at Sephora. So I like to collect trial size or some sample size versions, and there's a lot of like those in face washes. I also have one of these tubes that I like to refill with face wash. So this one's an all right cleanser. I've used it before. It's not like my favorite face cleanser, but it does the job. It cleans my face. So this one is my refillable face wash container when I have like a bigger size face wash, like that one for example, that I'll just refill. But for this trip, I actually have a sample size face wash, so I'm just gonna bring that. So the next thing we'll have is makeup remover. This one I actually love. This is the Makeup Forever Scentsy Eyes, and they finally got the travel size versions back. They like discontinued this, I don't know, for some reason. I was very upset about it. But this is the travel size version, so I usually buy one of these, and then I'll buy the bigger container, and then I'll just actually refill this smaller container from the bigger container. Another face product we have is sunscreen. So I like to use a specific face sunscreen for my face that I usually put under all my makeup, because I have very sensitive skin and I don't just like spraying sunscreen on my body. Now the rest of the sunscreen that I usually pack is a like spray container. I actually really like this brand, Kula. It's a really nice sunscreen. It's quite pricey. Like it's definitely like a luxury sunscreen. Let's do some hair products now. First off, we have dry shampoo. I feel like I mentioned dry shampoo quite a lot. If you are any kind of traveler, dry shampoo will be your best friend, especially if you have any kind of oily hair or hair in general. This is really good for just in between showers, or when you're like been traveling for like 40 hours on a plane and you just like need to just freshen up just a little bit. It's very handy. We're also going to use this on our hiking trip. So we're climbing Kilimanjaro and we're not gonna be showering for a week. Dry shampoo. One other thing that we're bringing that I'll just mention that I usually don't bring because I've already talked about my face wash is face wipes. Now I am bringing this pack of face wipes on this specific trip because, as I just mentioned, I'm not showering for a week. So this is a detangler. It is like a defrizzer detangler. It is essentially just coconut oil. Oh, there you go. Hi, it is a hydrating leave-in treatment. So this is the large container. I love this stuff. It is by Shea Moisture. It's just like a spray that you spray in your hair. If you ever get any kind of tangles, oh my gosh, this stuff is amazing. It just detangles everything. You can just buy it at Walmart. It's really great and I love it. And if you have thin hair, oh, tangly, thin hair, oh my gosh. Another hair product is hairspray. This is a travel size version. Tresemme. It does the job. It's actually a pretty decent hairspray and it's pretty cheap, so I just buy a lot of travel size versions. Unfortunately, there's no way to like refill these little hairspray containers. I wish there was because it is significantly cheaper to buy the jumbo size version of this. This is literally like almost the same price, which blows my mind. Another product that I'm still trying to figure out how to reduce the size of this, but usually I have enough room in my toiletry bag. Like, I try and minimize all my products as much as possible, but when I do have a little bit of room, if there's like a product that's really hard to kind of put in a smaller container, then I'll just bring the product itself. Like this, there's probably only like that much product to it, but I've used this stuff for years. It's really awesome. It's like just a volumizing powder. You put it in your hair and then you like zhuzh it up and, well, now I'm just making my hair frizzy, but it gives you volume. And for us thin-haired, no hair people, volume. Love the volume. Our toothbrush. I've gone back and forth throughout the years with using travel size toothbrush and larger size toothbrush. It's the same amount of space. I've come down to it's the same amount of space unless you're doing like TSA, in which case I'll use the travel size versions of the toothbrushes. So I just have like a little plastic case. You can buy that at like any drugstore, dollar store, just to protect the toothbrush part. We also have toothpaste. Now, the reason it's not in my bag currently is because, well, I travel with Matt and he usually takes one toothpaste for the both of us. Now, normally we take this size container if we're going on shorter trips, but since we're gone for a month, we have a larger size. This is 75 mils. I find that that's a really nice size for toothpaste. Again, I'm not really worried too much about like running out of toothpaste. You can find it everywhere. It's not a hard one. This one, we do it for like our shorter trips. Like if we're gone for a week or less, between the two of us, we can just use one of the smaller containers. And a little travel hack for you guys, you can just refill these. Like we don't always buy new travel size toothpaste. We just refill them with our big toothpaste. It's a little tricky to like master, but lip balm. This is an SPF 30 because it's gonna be very sunny. Nail polish. So this is a newer addition. I like to carry a clear nail polish with me. As you can see, my nails are currently done, but I will remove this before I go to Africa for a month, and I will just travel with clean, like clear nails. That's all I do. But I really enjoy having a little bit of shine to them, and I really enjoy just having a little clear nail polish. Now, when you use clear nail polish, you don't really need like nail polish remover because you can just top it up here and there. Next little item is, I don't know the exact term for it, but it's kind of like an aftershave. It's like an after razor burn. It's a razor burn cream. This is obviously not the container for it. It is a ShaveWorks Cool Fix. So you can see here, treats ingrown hairs, bumps, and razor burn. Makes a lot of uncomfortable bumps and razor burn, and no one wants that. This is that small, and I cannot have that. This one is, it's a toner slash misting spray. Recently, in the last like year and a bit, I've gotten into misting sprays and toners for my face. I've gotten a lot more into skincare because, well, I'm in my 30s and I decided I want to spend a little bit more time on my skincare and on my skin because I like it. I'll leave links again to a couple of my favorites that you can purchase like anywhere, because this one I don't think you can buy it anywhere outside of just the little local farm that I buy it from. The next thing that I've really been enjoying since I've discovered it is a wrinkle release spray. Now this is for, oh my gosh, told your bag falling. You just like, if you have wrinkles in your clothes because you know you've rolled them up into your bag, you just spray it on your shirt, you tug your shirt, and voila, no wrinkles. It's magical. And we do bring this on most trips. When we're not limited by weight, I will bring a wrinkle release spray. Eye drops. So these are just allergy eye drops because I do have allergies sometimes randomly, but they also work just for lubricating my eyes. Very important if you get any kind of dry eyes, especially on planes. Floss, little travel size version of floss. We have a face oil. Now this is my moisturizer. If you're wondering where my moisturizer is, I actually use face oils for my moisturizer, but that's just me. I really enjoy it. So this is the Renew Pure Radiance Oil by True Botanicals. It's a really nice face oil. It's really expensive though. Another really nice face oil that's fairly affordable, like a tenth of the price of these ones, is the Ordinary Rose Hip Seed Oil, which I absolutely love. This is so amazing. I put this on at night, and if you have like sensitive skin, amazing. This one that I use is more for like wrinkles and fine lines and, you know, nail clippers, pretty important. My razor. So I've gone between travel size versions and full size versions of razors, and really they don't save much space, the travel size versions. I have a lot of things to shave, so it's nice having the full handle. I find sometimes the like travel size versions are a little too small. That's just my personal preference if I was going on a shorter trip, or if I again had the TSA like limited carry-on only luggage, then I might want to do that because it's a little bit shorter, but protective case on any razor. And that's bobby pins. Oh no, now they're everywhere. Okay. Feminine hygiene products. So this is where I'll put like all my tampons and pads and all my birth control, all my feminine hygiene items. So it's tucked away in this nice little pocket there. So aside from this, there's a couple more items that would be considered toiletries that I have sprinkled around other pieces of luggage. One is hand lotion. I have a little hand lotion. Usually I just take one of these from the hotels and then use it up, then take another one from a hotel we're staying at. Another thing is hand sanitizer, which we also carry in our carry-on bag for sanitizing hands. And aloe vera lotion, which we carry in our first aid kit, which I did a first aid kit one, 2006 as well, but most of it's still very relevant. So I'll leave a link to what I pack in my first aid kit. So this is all the toiletries that I'm gonna be packing for a month of travel in Africa. I think it's pretty good. Like, I think I've done a pretty good job. It's a lot of toiletries. Like, you could, the thing with toiletries is you can do as little or as much as you want, but at the end of the day, these are things that make me feel good about myself. So that's it. That is all the things that I'd bring with me on a month of travel. Obviously, if I was going for like 2 weeks, they wouldn't be as much products, but these are pretty much filled to the top because it's Africa. It's a little hard to find some of my favorite things. So now I want to know, what are some of your toiletry products that you absolutely love to take with you on your travels if they're not some of the same products that I use? I'm just curious to see if there's something else that I'm missing that people generally bring with them on their travels. Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more travel, packing tips and advice, as well as Africa videos coming soon. And follow me on Instagram if you aren't already, because I'm probably already posting Africa stories, or shall be posting them very soon. So you should be following me there. And yeah, bye.